Hello again, welcome back to another daily Binding of Isaac Repentance. It is the 26th of, but to say September, but it's the 26th of March, 2022. Yippee! Sunny day today, really nice out. Went to get some coffee and get another errand done and stuff, a couple errands. Let's do a Lost run. I haven't done a Lost run in a while. Let's see, here's D7S7 RKJW. I did some streaming last night with Elden Ring. Problem was, most of the stream, I had it as my intermission screen, so I missed a lot of the action. Good news is the audio's there, but like, you can't see anything. That's the big problem. So I went through a few bosses yesterday. Mostly one boss that I had issues with. I had to do like many times, and I finally got it. And then the other ones wasn't so bad. And now I'm at the final boss. So. Woo! Shot speed up, cool. So I'm having a lot of fun. The final boss of Elden Ring. I'm not gonna spoil anything about it. I want to get it done. Like, I know other players got it done weeks ago, because they didn't go exploring like I did. I still got some exploration to do and some things I gotta pick up still, but still. It's fun. Like, even though, like, I've talked about in other videos before, how I'm getting frustrated with the bosses, but it's not like kind of frustration where it's like, oh, I can't believe this game mechanics, right? It's game mechanics that I appreciate the hardness, but I do get frustrated with it, and it's nothing to do with like, oh, this is a BS system or something, you know, or because there are still some glitches and stuff, but like, it's nothing crazy. Like Halo Infinite or something. Oh, that spider, look at that. Like these mechanics here. Like, it's not like BS mechanics, like they catch you off guard and they're meant to catch you off guard. But like, I do appreciate the bosses. And it's made me adjust to things and readapt and whatever, learn some of their patterns. And that's something I'm not familiar with when it comes to like FromSoft games. Because this is like my first kind of FromSoft game like ever that I've actually went through and consistently been playing. Because I kind of gave up on Dark Souls 1. Because I wasn't familiar with the game's, setup. But it turns out you have to progress far enough in the game to where, you got the stats, you got the armor and everything else to like survive. And that's the deal. It's kind of like with this game too. When I first started playing Isaac, I totally wasn't like in the know about what to do and what not to do and stuff. I did a little bit of research over the years about things I'm stuck at, trying to get different items, and now I have mostly a general idea of where to go, what to do and stuff. Mostly. I'm still learning things about this game because there's so much to it too. And with Elden Ring, I do some research. Like, for example, there is this trinket you can get at the round table. Well, yeah, it's a talisman, but I call them trinkets. But like, when you wield it, like, it disguises you as a host of fingers. Which I didn't know what a host of fingers was until late in the game, where it's like, so basically what a host of fingers is, it's basically the host of the game. So you're disguised as the host of the game, so that way, if the real host dies, then you don't return back to your own world, as well as the other players. As well as the other player that is still alive, that it's like a finger, call them fingers or something, which they're like some type of Just a regular player. So I didn't know that. So that can come to some use. The problem is it takes up a talisman space. I think there's only 4 talisman spaces, unless like maybe if you defeat the final boss, then you get a 5th one. Or take down something else, and you might get another one. So talisman spaces are very precious. You know, that gives you some resistance or some power buffs or whatever else. So that's a kind of a cool concept. I like that. And there's like so much, and I've talked about it in other videos. Like there's so much to explore, so much to find. Like it's ridiculous. Like I am over 100 hours in the game, well over 100 hours. I'm trying to collect everything. That's why it's taking me so long to do the campaign stuff, because I'm going around the other parts of the map to collect like talismans and stuff. I still got talismans to collect. I still got a couple spells to collect. Quest stuff to do. Like I have to do the NG mode just to get the rest of the endings completed. Plus, on top of that, I have to do NG mode to do like these other special missions to get other stuff. So there's still quite a bit involved, but I've got most of the stuff collected. But it's because I'm trying to get 100%, like an achievement. I'm getting there. I've got all the legendary ornaments. I've got all the legendary spells and incantations. I gotta get the talismans now. I want to get all the talismans so that way I have like everything. I have like a bunch of choices to, you know, cycle through. And I don't know much about NG mode other than it restarts your campaign. You keep like a lot of your stuff, but then it's supposedly harder. I don't know how much harder. And that's what I want to do. I assume maybe it's going to be a lot easier. It's like harder, but then it's easier because you got higher stats that keep you stabilized instead of starting from the beginning. Like, I'm just pumped with that game. It's so much fun. I haven't played a game this extensive, like, I don't know, like, in a very long time. Like, I mean, I've played some GTA 5. I've played a lot of, like, Fallout New Vegas. I played Fallout 4. I've played a little bit of Fallout 3. But not as extensive as this. Of course, because it's like, this is a new generation game. This is on, you know, better systems and stuff. But my God, there is so much to do. So much. And then now it's like, now I've seen that there is this video showcasing the new Hogwarts game. I'm thinking it's probably going to have microtransactions and stuff and some kind of a subscription fee to keep people there. I'm hoping not. Like, I expect at least like a subscription system, but like, I'm hoping it's not something terribly invasive. Look at that, a new Ragman. And that range is actually going to help for this. So yeah, I'm having just tremendous amount of fun. Like, yeah, I'm using summoning for a lot of these bosses now, but like, I'm not cheesing the enemies. That's the thing. So they got cheese in the game, cheeses for like the bosses and stuff that I don't think they're fixed. I haven't tried a single cheese for bosses. None of them. Not skipping bosses, nothing like that. Like, I'm using the Mimic, but the Mimic's been nerfed severely. And the Mimic doesn't always, like, attack properly. And so, and there's other bosses, too, I fought that you can't do summons. I still gotta take out this Death Crow thing. That thing is, like, mean. And I can't spawn anything. So I gotta figure out his attacks. I've gotta, like, level up. I gotta find some better gear, better weapons and stuff. Kind of work with things. It's amazing. You have to adapt to, like, these bosses. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, yeah, I get frustrated and a little angry, but it's not like I'm taking out on the developers or anything. This is like a kind of anger where I'm frustrated with trying to figure this out, but then I could try to figure this out. I have to figure it out, especially getting through the required bosses. But I'm going through these optional bosses, and I want to get stuff. I want to get higher end stuff. That's the fun part. Also, I've watched the first Halo. Let's see, where's the boss room? Okay, let's go here. Ooh, I don't know if this is going to be good for us. Yeah, well, actually, it's still going to bounce. It won't do much. So I watched the first Halo television episode thing. I'm not going to go into spoilers on it. It was all right. I mean, it's going to be the Silver timeline, obviously. There's a lot of changes. I would say this, it's a darker kind of Halo experience. A little bit more gore than I expected, which nothing wrong with it. It's more like animated gore. You know, like when you see like those TV ratings where it's like rated on, what is it, TV 14, something like that, animated violence kind of thing. That's what I would compare it at, but a little bit more violent. Because animated violence, that could be just something like not as extreme as what it appears. But they have to put it on there for, like, you know, suggested warnings, because, like, you know, children can still get, like, affected by it. Like when I watched the movie Sleepy Hollow, rated R film from the 90s. It was it had Johnny Depp in it and stuff. I watched that in theaters because I wanted to watch it in theaters when I was a kid. And I had to leave because it scared the crap out of me with the beginning scene when the guy's head got cut off. Now, me of today, it doesn't affect me. Now, because I'm desensitized to violence. Like, I see some extreme stuff in Elden rated stuff, but, like, it didn't faze me because I'm so desensitized. I'm a psychotic monster, I guess. Not really, but, you know. There are movies that kind of disturb me a bit. That was a little uncomfortable. And that's kind of a rare thing. Like, I went to see Spiral, which is a sequel to Saw, from the Saw series. And that movie kind of pushed things to make me a little, maybe kind of uncomfortable and a little cringy and kind of hide my eyes a little bit. Like, that's kind of a rare thing for me. It had some gruesome scenes. They pushed, I mean, they did a good job with doing that. Like, it kind of got to me. I'm very talking to someone about it. They went to see Spiral 2, and I think they left early. I didn't. I stayed for the whole thing. I paid the price, and so I come here. And so, I watched it, and that got to me a bit. I made it through. God, it's just like it wasn't scary. It was just like uncomfortably, like, it was just uncomfortable to watch. I don't think we need a pale mimicker. It was uncomfortable to watch, and another film. Okay, so the film before that I've seen years ago. So I watched the Human Centipede one, right? And that's supposedly some kind of a scary film. Now, I think tying people up and having each other, you know, set such a way they're stitched together and, you know, eats one thing and then it comes out the other end and then like the other person's eating their feces and it keeps doing that ad infinitum. That's pretty fucked up. I'm sorry, screwed up. I don't mean to use the F word, but it's pretty screwed up. And so what was I gonna say? That one didn't bother me too much. But then when I watched the Human Centipede Part 2, that one was screwed up. Screwed up. Like even though it was a black and white film, it was screwed up. Like, I'm not gonna spoil it, but like, you just gotta watch it. If you're of age. I say if you're of age and there's a word of caution, it's messed up. And it's a rated R film, of course. And I watched that, and they had some scenes in there I didn't think they would put in movies, but they did. Oh my god. They've been pushing the envelope a lot. A lot. Now, Human Centipede Part 3. That one, on the other hand, I was cringe. Like, super cringe. Like, the main character in the film just had all sorts of just dysfunctional things going on with them. Yelling, screaming, cussing, this and that. Like, just absolute chaos with this guy. It was just... And it felt like it was lasting forever for this film. Taking a long time to just finish up, like... Oh, it was a bad film. Overall, I didn't really like the series. I was hoping to like it, but I didn't. Which is okay. Get out of here. This fly is being a nuisance. There we go. See, I've seen that one. I watched Unhinged last year. Now, that came out. That was like the first film or the last film that came out. Pre-COVID, post-COVID restrictions. I don't know, something like that. I think it was during like the early stages of the lockdowns and whatever. That they were like showing off the movie. And it was like 2 hours of like basically driver's rage stuff going on, and person took it personal of being cut off and now is being hunted down and being killed by a psycho. That movie was just like all kinds of messed up. Oh, did they synergize them now? I think they did. That's cool. Double the danger, double the pleasure. I watched a bunch of films during COVID lockdowns back in 2020. Finally had a chance to watch all the Rocky movies and stuff like that. I can't believe I went so long and never seen Rocky. Even the Creed movies. Like, I didn't have too many problems with Rocky. Was it 3, 4, something like that? It came out in the 90s. Like, I understand, like, it was a difficult, like, different kind of film, and not too many people liked it. Like, my library had the film, I had the other Rocky films, but not that one. So I had to, like, rent it online or whatever. Guppy Starball. Oh, we don't have a Guppy item, so let's try. Oh, you know what? Why not? We'll take this. That's key, huh? Yeah, why not? See if we can try to get the Mega Satan. So yeah, I had issues with those films. I had issues with Sleepy Hollow, Human Centipede Part 2, Spiral. The other one I had issues with too was Ghost Ship, the beginning scene, when I was a kid. Another issue I had with another film was Dante's Peak. I think it was called. Which was a, not to be confused with, there was another movie that had Peak in the name or something similar. But it was a television show from like the 80s or 90s or something like that. Not that one. The movie's called Dante's Peak, and it had to do with a volcanic eruption. And they had a scene in the movie where the grandmother sacrificed herself by pushing this boat across this boiling water. It scared the crap out of me when I was a kid. Absolute crap out of me, because her legs were boiling alive. She was screaming in agony. And then another film I've seen that scared the crap out of me at times was Mars Attacks. They had a few scenes in there. Whoops. Come on here. Had a few scenes in there that scared the crap out of me. That, like, you know, they had the scenes with the aliens come down and they start vaporizing people in different parts of the film, and it was turning them into skeletons. That's what scared the crap out of me, especially the beginning scene when they first do that. And then they had the one scene with the finger biting off on somebody. That scared me too. I was a lot younger back then too, but like, man. And apparently when I was a kid, I was scared of Chucky. I must have seen the movie Chucky, and I actually had a doll, a buddy doll. I was scared of it, I guess, after watching that film, and you had to get rid of it. I actually watched every single Chucky movie, though, years ago. Didn't bother me anymore, but, like, they get worse in quality, of course. Same thing, too, when I watched all the Leprechaun movies last year. They get worse every time. I guess the last one was a little better, because it's supposed to be the sequel of the first one. So they were trying to, like... Because if you watch these other ones, they're not, like, sequels. They're just, like, kind of spin-offs, and there's just some weird ones. All these Leprechaun puns and rhymes and stuff like that. This guy, this leprechaun was doing. You don't know if he was on your side or he was just saying it himself. Yeah, so I watched every one of those. Why? Because I don't know, like I watched a little bit of a couple of them on TV years ago. It's like, I might as well try to watch them. And I did. Was I proud of it? Probably not. Same with the Chucky movies. I haven't watched the one Chucky movie. Did they try to like do a reboot? I didn't like it. So they're trying, you know, of course, when they do reboots, they try to make it more modern, like, right? But then it's also like they compensate with that kind of thing. With that, I think I made a mistake getting conjoined. Darn, I was hoping to get like... Yeah, I think I did a bad thing getting conjoined there. And we got like 6 shots. 6 times the power. Oh, we're gonna have to like be very careful. I'm hoping to get like 9 lives. I mean, that'd be kind of good, but then it's like, I'm not going to be firing my shots as much because it's dangerous. It's powerful, but holy God, is it dangerous. Punching bag, like, no. What? He's fun. Fun to play with and not to eat. Oh, God. Let's just get out of here and just do that. I prefer the old school, what was it, the 80s that it came out? Early 90s for Chucky. I mean, it was a different time back then too, but it's also like they were doing this satanic, like, cultist, you know, kind of theme to it, which was like kind of a big deal back then to talk about, because people were like paranoid about cults, which, you know, nothing wrong with that, because it's like there's a lot of them back then, but it's like these demonic ones and stuff like that, so they're just kind of playing up the relevancy of what it was like then with people doing that kind of stuff or talking about it as kind of a cultural thing happening. So they're kind of doing the same thing with the reboot with Chucky. They're kind of playing off with like this concern of things going on in the world rather than being like a devilish cultic kind of theme to it. It's more lines of like artificial intelligence and doing something overseas with jeopardizing products and artificial intelligence. All right, let's see. Oh boy. Well, I screwed that up in the beginning. This is real bad. I don't know what hit me there. I think I was one of the shots. Damn. Whatever. I knew that was going to be dangerous. See it here is S2L6ZF8Q. That's fine. Well, that's what you get when you pick up the bomb item and then having quad shot plus, we're not quad shot, like, I don't know, what's 3? Triple shot? Yeah. Plus then it's like, well, you can get, oh, I should have took that. See, what's 6? Because quad is 4. Let's see, octuplets. Is that like 6? But then how do you word octuplets to like 6 or whatever? If it is 6. Because octuplets means like 6 kids. You're in a single birth. Is it 6? Is it 6? Wait a minute, let me see. 6 kids? Somebody spent $30,000 on Robinhood last year investing? Somebody talked to me about? What the heck? Let's see here. Octuplets. Instead of eight offspring born at one birth. That's 8 kids. Sextuplets. The sextuplets. Sextuplets. So what do you call like 6? Like sex poles? Sexables? Let's see. Sorry. What do you call 6? 6 of something. Hexad. A group of series of 6. Hexad, okay. You got sexals or whatever you call them for like sex lips. The sex, something like that. And then it's hexals. I had hexals of shots coming in. That's a rare word. And I got coffee today from Starbucks, and I think I'm having more caffeine than I should. I'm feeling like uneasy. I mean, I had a large. I don't know what you call the large at Starbucks. I see some like posts on social media talking about like, oh, it's not large, it's this size. And Venti's like the largest. Like, why? I can't memorize all that. Some people just get, you know, some people kind of get upset about like with people not ordering the right size, like the actual names. Like, what do you want me to do? Just memorize everything? When I say large, like they get a large. They get this is pretty large for a coffee. So like, it's not a Venti. I know that Ventis are larger than this. Can I have an extra large? A small fry? Oh, careful here. Might as well. I had a gift card for Starbucks, and I want to kind of use it before the money gets slowly like eaten away for fees until it goes away. Assuming that's how it works for Starbucks gift cards. I know certain gift cards they do that. I mean, it's okay coffee. There's a pour over, which I think is a dark roast. Uh-oh. Oh, well, there's a goes. I ran into the poop. CDR is 003SASNM. A library? That's not a library. Golden chest would be pretty good. Death. The other card's gonna be good too. Spawning a few chests, but we need keys. clear this room out, and then we could spawn a bunch of bones. Trying to think what else, like, films I've had issues with growing up. Oh, pop. Oh, yeah, I need to pop this before I do anything. No. No. Wait, actually, you know what? Let me figure out what the heck this does, because I keep skipping it. Releases a rain of 10 tears, which deal 10 damage and gets tears up for the current room when hit. Oh, well, that's not going to work for me. One of those rare items where I didn't know what they did. And I rated it on my my list of, like, tiered items, which is like a 5-hour video. Every item in Isaac. Of course, it's a little outdated now that they fixed some items. Yeah. A free guppy item, too. Ooh, and a free black candle, yeah. That's gonna help a lot. We'll take this with us. I'm not sure what films are coming out this year that'd be pretty good to watch. Like, I didn't see the new Jackass movie. I think that's out of theaters now. Man, there was another one that came out. I'm trying to remember. There's one that came out too. Like the Sonic movie, I might go see the second one. First one was okay, and then it's not often I watch children movies. Like very seldomly. I'm not very big into them. Or Marvel. There's that other item I keep confusing with. Ron, baby, why not? I haven't even looked up any trailers for any films lately. Oh, there goes him. Rest in pizza. I wonder when the new Rocky movie comes out. Because if it's supposed to be one more Creed and one more Rocky movie, then that's it. It's done. I have a general idea what's going to happen with Creed 3. Based on what I was reading about, and it made sense because, well, speculation, rumor, they're talking about. Like, yeah, it's going to make sense because of the plot from the first and second ones. And then that's supposedly it. Which makes sense because of how it's leading up to something. Definitely gonna go see that in theaters whenever that comes out. It's probably slowly in the works because of the COVID restrictions stuff, of course, and everything going on in the world. You know, like 50 years of stuff going on with the series. Movies. I want to say the remake, or remastered remake changes of Godfather 3. Like a limited release and it was in theaters. Like this happens a lot Was it Capella or whatever his name was? He director. He makes these different revisions every so many years. He either shows them on like TV or like a streaming service or like in theaters. So I want to see that. Huh, interesting. So it doesn't give me a thingy. We'll take this. Yeah, well, yeah, well, let's go see if we can find another curse room. Because he supposedly made some changes to the ending and stuff of Godfather 3. And I'm curious what happened with that. I kind of like Godfather 3. I know some people don't like it, but like I kind of like it. I prefer the first one. I guess he's currently in the works of making a movie called what do you call it? Blanking on the name here. It's another one of his works from the 80s. I'm blanking on the name. Monolithic, something like that. I never read any of his books, but like I enjoyed Godfather 1. $50 years it came, like 50 something years it came out. That's half a century ago. That's crazy. I mean, I was only there, I wasn't even there for half of it. Well, yeah, actually a little more half or something like that, but like, I mean, I definitely wasn't there when it came out and stuff like that. Yeah, we'll get Tears Up. Could have rolled for it, but like, that's a risk. Ooh. So what is this? Prevent items not beneficial to the loss from spawning, except for items that only give health, flight, and or specter tears or activate. Yeah, okay. I was curious about the effect on that guy. That's a new one for me. We can get it. Which we might. Oh. Humbug.
Verp infested? Tears up.
Uh-oh. Yeah, so I've been mostly watching, I mean, back in 2020, I was mostly watching, like, older movies, and then I watched some of the new ones, like, Parasite. That was a weird one. Stuff like that. I mean, I never seen, like, the big hit shows that people would talk about, like the, what was his name? Tiger King, yeah. Never seen that. Never seen the staircase stuff. Never seen. What else? The blind lady one in a boat. With the covering on. Never seen Squid Games, like any of these. Like people make all these references like, hey guys, look at this reference. Haha, look at this meme. Ha, get it? Get it? Because you watched it, right? No. Or JoJo references. It's a JoJo reference. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's a JoJo reference. I'm not hip with the kids. I guess. We gotta watch everything in order to get the reference with the memes. I only have so much time to watch these things, unfortunately. And also, I have to have an interest in them, too. So what, is Squid Games like some kind of like someone's own rendition of man, we're short. Okay. Actually, we can get this. Someone's redemption, what do you call it, redemption? You know, where it's like their own creation kind of thing. Of Saw or something. Where it's like a group of people and they're all solving puzzles. And it's deadly if they don't. From my very limited understanding of it. And they do like a lottery system, kind of like in the movie, the short movie story. Well, not short. Well, short film adaptation of The Lottery, which was based on a short story / short film in the 70s. Well, actually, the film came out in the 70s, I think. And the short story came out, I think, a couple years before. Like that. Like inspiration for films and stuff. Oh yeah, give me a food item. I guess that's not a food item, so that's better. If I want speed. How's that? Well, that's helpful. Ooh, tears up. Well, I got max tears rate, so that's probably not going to help me. It's going to help with shot speed, though. If I take that. I mean, it's not uncommon for people to create similarities in films, music, and whatever else. You know what I mean? We've heard this stuff, and then we subconsciously, like, put it into our works based on influence. Or kind of emulate an influence of like other people's work to kind of make kind of similarities to make it look just as good, or try to make it just look just as good, or kind of a spin of it. I mean, this has happened thousands of years. Like I've taken some classes on like architecture and art and stuff like that, and there's this consistency of people copying each other, making their own fanfic. I call it fanfic. Because, like, I mean, it's like it's similar to fan fiction, where it's like someone wants to create their own kind of universe with these characters of doing this and that. Oh yeah, he's in love with this character. And this character I identify with, because it's me. Or something. Hey, got another good join. Nothing wrong with that. And then you got, but there's like this, you know, this kind of this cringe kind of sometimes where it's like community fandoms, like the more of a community there is with like, the larger the community there is with fandoms, the more you kind of draw in these creeps and creepy, you know, individuals or creepy like things. Not saying everybody's like that, but it's like you get that a lot. It's not uncommon. They're running that kind of thing. Especially with DeviantArt and some of the art there. Not saying all the art or anything, but it's like there's some questionable stuff. That's what I want as a key. I had this weird feeling like this room had like a grate or something in there. So we got our planetarium, which is a rare chance. Except we got that magic ace that is. Why not? I was kind of like thinking there for a second. It's like, wait a minute. We need to like try to re-roll it. But then it's like, well, if you do that, then you lose out of this. Oops, don't go there. But yeah, going back with this fandom thing, that's what I kind of compare, like, kind of this religious / artistic world for thousands of years. Like, people were kind of making their own fanfic, if you will, of like their own adaptation of how this should look and why it should look this way, or sometimes not even an explanation. It's interesting. Like, for example, with Islam, I'm not going too far into religion or anything about, you know, anything controversy or whatever. But like, there's like changes with Islam, like used to depict plants and animals, and then later on in the religion, different sects in different areas, like they change. They adapt to different, like, ideologies. Same with, like, Christianity and everything else. All these major religions and minor religions and stuff like that. They adapt to different changes. And then they kind of take each other's ideas and make their own adaptation of it, too. Same thing with the art. Not just the art, but architecture and everything. It kind of ties together sometimes. Sure, it takes squeezy now I think about it. It's pretty interesting stuff, though. This setup is like crazy right now. I'm glad I took this orbiting tier thing. Don't screw me.
Speed down.
I said don't screw me. Range up. All right. That's pretty good. I just want to get out of there. I was afraid it was going to be bombs or something crazy.
Something's wrong.
Something is indeed wrong. Oh my lord, look at these tiers. Now, was I in kind of a fandom thing, making my own fanfic stuff? Yeah, when I was younger. Used to do a little bit of drawing of alternative characters from a different, well, similar universe, but different characters. I did a little bit of that. And then even when I was even younger, well, around that age, I guess, I did my own redemption of... I like the little last, it's just like blowing over like that. I did my own redemption of what you call it? Why am I blanking on the name? Oh, Harry Potter. That's right. So I made my own Harry Potter stuff. That was like long before the conclusion of Harry Potter, of course. So, unfortunately, some of the stuff I've read it was on a computer from like 20 years ago that I don't have access to anymore. I did it for fun. I liked writing a lot back then. And then, even when I was around that age, I even like... Let's see here. I even, oh, that was close. Like whenever the power went out or something, then I would write fan fiction with some people that were there until the power came back on. We kind of read each other's stories and add input and whatever else. I wasn't the greatest writer back then, but like, it was still fun. I kept one of the stories. I found, well, as far as I know, I might have more copies somewhere stashed. But I have one of the stories somewhere around here. I know that. But like, I didn't even complete it. It wasn't too creative, but like, it was okay at this time. Because I had fun with it. I think I added my own characters, like alternative characters in there. I think. We're going to take this. Because why not? If we can find starter deck, then we might be able to find a key item thing. Not key item thing, but a double active. Then we can use this R key over and over again. As long as we find a double active. Which they're kind of rare. That's pretty good, but I think we'll take the perfection instead. Till we get like a status effect. Why not?
Verb? Something's wrong.
Something is indeed wrong. Not what I was hoping here. Careful with this boss, he could be a little nasty. And I'm not talking about him being a poop enemy. How does this work with Brimstone? I assume it doesn't. Let's try. Oh yeah, that's right, it does. Duh. Okay. Alright. Well, fan fiction is like more popular than ever, of course, thanks to the internet. You know, being faster speed and more places to like upload stuff. I mean, I've read in short stories, I've read in poems too, in later years of my life. I read in a really good one back then, a poem. A lot of people liked. Alright, let's just pop that. It's CDR 003 ASNM. Why pop it? Because I don't want to die, and maybe I just shorten the run a little faster. And oh, this is gonna be interesting here. Well, Not what I was hoping for. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Oh, machine gun. Look at that. Yeah, but Tuesday. Now, they got a buff now for this pay-to-play where now I can unlock chests with coins. That's huge. And like, okay, PhD, right now. That's huge, though. Let's see. So I'm gonna give it a chance. Magic fingers. Fine, whatever. It's just bone arts. Speak of the devil. All too little, too late. Whatever. I guess PhD was worthless now. Oh! Don't destroy yourself from that. And we get a ball of bandages. Trying to see what else. So I did some fanfic stuff, a little bit. Pretty much like. Well, there was some high-speed internet back then, but then it was like for this, you know, Harry Potter stuff. But it wasn't. I wasn't using it to publish it online. Mostly just kind of a personal thing. Look at that. I think there was a change on the doors there too. I don't have any money. Fandoms are kind of weird if you think about it, because it's like nothing wrong with them. It's just like I mean, fandoms has been around even before internet, but like it's strange to think about because it's like I got another planetarium. I'll be damned. Oh, we got Jupiter. Jupiter and Mars. Oh, that tanked my speed. That's right. I was hoping for a stats up. Speed up. Like a walking tank now. Farting tank. Like, I've never seen any Star Trek movies or shows. Like, at all. Shocking, I know. It's the quarter again? Oh, because we did that other run. Last run, we had the quarter and then died. I mean, fandoms, they can be pretty sensitive depending on, like, the people and, you know, what makes up the, you know, fandom, you know, audience. They can be sensitive of, like, changes. Like, everybody's sensitive to change. Not a lot of people like change, you know what I mean? Especially with fandoms. Like, you know, I talk about some disagreements with, like, Halo's being, you know, taken and stuff. I get a little frustrated, but it's like, in the end, I have no control over it, and it's based on people's creative works and stuff, so it's not mine, not my thing to, like, control. But it's different. And with this Halo show that came out, I talked about it earlier watching, like, I mean, people react differently on different changes. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's like, you know, apathetic, or there's positive change, or there's negativity to it. You can't satisfy anybody. Like, not everybody, anybody, but like, I mean, everybody. So, I mean, I'm still gonna watch it until, like, if I'm not interested in it, I won't watch it. But I'm not gonna be like angry about it. I think when I talk about Halo Infinite, and I kind of roast them about it, I'm kind of, I'm more in the lines of frustrated with it than anger with them. I think it makes sense if, you know, if it's broken, you know, fixes are needed and stuff. I might be a little bit more passionate with it because, like, I was hoping to get into it more. But I'm not overly, like, obsessed with it to the point, like, some people are, you know, doing things they shouldn't be doing with the creators of it. So I'm just kind of waiting patiently. I mean, I think eventually the game's gonna, like, get fixed up enough like they did with Master Chief Collection, which that took a long time to fix and stuff, and I kind of just played other games and just waited, you know? Yeah, I bought it, and it's been broken for years, and I can't barely play it for, you know, what it's worth. I can understand the frustration with that. At the same time, I know it's like, they're going to eventually fix it, to some degree. There's been rare occasions where they couldn't even fix games. That's why I've been very reluctant to getting new games more and more, like AAA games. And I got Elden Ring, and I'm not regretting it. So that's what the coin chests look like. That's interesting. I think out of these, we'll get this one. Don't blow up my boy. Look at that. That's such a nice change. The chest. Like, that's a thing I never, like, put two together. It's like, well, why can't they do the chests? Made sense with the doors, but, like, chests, like, I don't know. But now I embrace it. Now, play you more. Oh, all right, you give me that. See what I care. Because I don't. Freezing Tears, awesome. Especially with Perfection. And we can shoot a bunch of these shots. Yeah. That's gonna be overpowered as fuck. Nothing I was big into, like, fandom-wise, was, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! I used to make copies of, like, rare cards back then and just put them in my deck for fun. Or even, like, tracing Pokemon cards even when I was even younger. And then, like, glue them together and stuff. Like, doing the tracing stuff. That was fun. So I had a little bit of, like, an imagination back then. But when the internet came out with high speed and everything, that changed. I mean, it changed because, like, now I'm adapting to using the internet more than my imagination. Plus, I'm not a kid anymore. You can still use your imagination. Have fun. Ha! Yep. I can't. But I'm lazy. I'm lazy. I said it. I said it. I'm lazy. Guilty as charged. Destroy him. I'm almost out of coffee. I've been feeling wired. This is a long episode too. Usually it doesn't get too long, but oh god! I need a speed upgrade. Didn't help when I took the starter deck and I can't get speed up pills. Big cards have more value to than the pills, but then it's like when it comes to stats, you get more stats out of it. Oh well. Man, what do I want? Perfection or perfection? If I gulp, then I can like get 2 of those. I had a feeling there was going to be a troll bomb there. Yeah, the only thing I have a problem with right now is speed. That could be my greatest weakness if something chases me down. Or you got a fast troll bomb. Okay, now Justice, that's another, like, a 4 chest thing, right? Yeah. That's what I thought. So I need to find a secret room. Oh, no! I knew it. Kill it, 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 kill it. Oh, no! I knew this was going to be a disaster. My speed. 0.20. I mean, I had worse speed than this, though. I don't know if I won with the worse speed than that. I might have, but then it's probably wasn't lost. Actually, you know what I think about it? I think I was the lost. The anointed lost. The tainted lost. That's when I had bad PhD and the pre-nerfed, what is it? The pre-nerfed, echo chamber. And then it was like a third thing. And oh yeah, and then I had, oh god. And then I had, what is it called? I think I'm forgetting the name. Why am I blanking on the name? Was it Libra? I think it was Libra, the one that diverts your stats into like everything else, like scatters your stats across everything else. So instead of getting like a damage up, it's like spread out to different stats. That one. Might be Libra. Yeah, I think it was Libra. Put all that concoction together, like, I couldn't even fire. Luckily, the only way to fire was the beam of light, which, weirdly enough, it was doing a colossal amount of damage. And then my damage was, like, super low. It was that glitched. And I had way too much caffeine. I feel good. Uh-oh. I'm gonna pause this for a second, get some water. Okay, and I am back. want to make sure I'm recording. I think I am. Whoops, that was the wrong button. That's right. I'm used to like streaming and yeah, I'm still recording. All right, good. Yesterday I was streaming and I forgot to take off the intermission screen the whole time to the end. So I gotta dilute this caffeine out of my body. I just throw the rest of this coffee away because there ain't really a whole lot left anyways. Where is my secret room? It's over here somewhere. Are you kidding me? There we go. Yep, so all that jazz. Peeps are going to be destroyed. Uh-oh. Careful with that eyeball, though. It's jumping. Uh-oh. Tears up. Is that going to help? No. See, we don't have a guppy item. No, wait, we did. We do. Because we had the guppy's paw, and then we re-rolled it and got the, So that's it. Is this run? Yeah, it is. Okay. Because we re-rolled it and got the black candle. All right, 2/3 guppy. I'm not doing a colossal amount of damage. We're getting there. He has a per throw. Trying to see if I can do like a Yura. Yeah, I might have to lay off the Starbucks a little bit, like not get a huge thing. Like a small coffee. I had a feeling that was gonna be too much. I talked about before, it's like I reduced my caffeine intake. And I'm feeling it right now. I just realized I didn't upload my Isaac video from yesterday. I'm gonna have to upload that after this video. Post it out today. Forgot, I was gonna do that after the stream, then I forgot. Man! I'm just not on top of it right now. Don't worry, it's gonna be up later. It's already been pre-recorded, so like, expect it soon. Or did I upload it? I'm gonna have to look. I don't think I did. No, I don't think I did. I was thinking about doing it, but then I didn't. Speed up, thank you. Oh! I went the wrong door. You trying to get Guppy, huh? Well, guess what? No more Guppy. Oh, we got other opportunities, maybe. Even a reroll machine, too, if we get enough money to work with here. Assuming you survive in the end. With that attitude, I might not even make it. Speed upgrade helps, but like, I'm still slow. Where's my speed upgrades now, Edmund? I'm slow on molasses. It's your fault. It's your fault that I took like very slow items. Uh-oh. Where's the other one? Alright. We persevered.
Justice.
No! Uh-huh. One last shop, too. Trying to destroy me. Oh, we got it. Yeah. Uh-oh. There's two of you. At least it's not bombs, but still dilly mix. Or firebomb, dude. Which that have been reworked. I don't know how that looks with this character. Like I was reading about it, like it functions differently now. Yeah, take you down fast as we can there. You like to shoot lasers in weird places? Oh boy, this run's gonna be a long one. Clean room, please? Oh, come on. Clean room, please? Just asking for a clean room. Dirty, filthy. This is gonna be highly dangerous. I saved your life. You owe me something good. That's good, but not for this character. Why do you torture me like this? I shouldn't have, like, popped that stupid thing. I knew that was going to be, like, a hole to go down the next floor. My God. Uh-oh. Don't you push me down that hole. 2 diamonds? Why not? What's this other one? Mom's foot for a minute? Yeah, no. This is super dangerous. God. Actually, you know what? If it's that item pedestal, I could... Oh, God! We would have been fine if it hit us. We can just go back in. Oh, flies, all right. Come on. Item pedestal could, like, push me, though. Oh, shit, that scared the hell out of me. 3 guppy items. That's a rare one. Look at that. We're taking the cat. And now I'm a fat cat. I'm surprised this guy is hanging out for so long. And you took everything from me. I hate you. 9 lives. All right. So, we don't have to worry about death so much now. That jerk took all my keys. It was worth it, though. Birth row, huh? You know what? Why? Why not? Let's do this. Another... Oh, it's another vault thing. Nope. I'm not giving you guys my resources. How dare you? Okay. I keep forgetting I got brimstone. I keep firing the other shots. Probably why I'm struggling. Holy cow. You didn't even find your shop yet. What is up with that? Moving ever so slowly. I mean, I don't really have to go to the shop, but I want to. We're probably going to win this. I say probably because who knows? Anything can happen. I could have sworn I had stopwatch before, but whatever. Might have been last run. Shot speed? Why not? Range? And let's donate some money to the piggy bank. There we go. Oh god, don't destroy me. Fantastic. Okay, we're at the next floor. Oh, it did give us a speed up too, that stopwatch, so that's nice. Still slow as molasses, but far better than what we were at before. I feel like a fat crow right now. Deadly and all sorts of goodness. All right, let's go visit the lamb. Oh, what else to talk about? Talked about all sorts of topics today. I got a haircut next week, I guess. There's that. Yay! Trim all that long hair off. Not really long. It gets a little shaggy after a month. So I just get it once a month. Because, you know, in case if they lock down the hair salons again, like, set. And plus it looks cleaner to have every month. I think the longest I ever went without a haircut was about 2 months. Maybe 3, and I got pretty long. Maybe even longer than that, like, got pretty shaggy. My hair starts to curl, but I don't, like, have a cut. Just a curl in the back. Which I assume that is a thing. Shot speed, okay. Range up. Darn it. Tears up. Tears increase. I'll get that eventually. I'll remember eventually. You know what? No devil deal is fine, because I can try to collect some more money for the reroll machine. Or I could just save it for, like... Oh, I was going to say the chest, but then it's like... We're going in the dark room, so it's not the chest. Got some shot speed. So... It's actually really good for us. Oh, right. Get out of there. All this health that I can't use. posies. I still gotta like upload a couple of my stream videos for Elden Ring. I got a little bit to do today too, and some Elden Ring stream. Hopefully I should be able to complete the boss today, the final boss. So by the time this video comes out, you're gonna see it tomorrow. So either I complete it today or you complete it someday. And after I progress certain amount in that file, I'm gonna go through. Uh-oh. Stay away from me. It's a new bad room right now. Like cursed room. Gonna do NG mode. And someday I'm gonna do another like new account. Start fresh. Because NG mode is gonna be like Borderlands. This is actually gonna be pretty good for us here. Livers. I want to do a fresh account someday. Definitely want to do the NG so I can complete the rest of the achievements and get more powerful. That'd be like my main account. Go for some crazy stuff. You know what? We can actually use a reroll room in here. No. This is our reroll room. And combined with Judgment, that might be really good. Reverse Judgment. Because now we can go to the chest, get 4 item pedestals, right? But you can only pick 1. That's the thing. Oh my land. There's that shovel, which gives us guaranteed crawl spaces, but that's not what I'm going to be looking for here. Now, what I want here, get me now, is Damocles. All right, that was close. I screwed up there. Oh. This beauty. Now, because we got 9 lives, I feel more comfortable with this. All right, let's see. So we're gonna go down. Now, I don't know if we can find R key again or not. I think we can. I think I've seen someone get the R key the second time. Through a similar method like this. And I noticed the Damocles is much freaking bigger with the BFF. So I wonder if that's gonna give me more of a benefit. Or if that's just gonna be make it even scarier. Would probably kill me instantly. All right, more money is actually really great for us here. For our reroll opportunities. We can get another R key. That's gonna be nuts. Somebody's done it before. Did a similar method. Damocles. Clutch Crown. Now we're not going to the chest. But there's gonna be items in the dark room. 4 of them. We only can pick 1, but that's fine. Because the one we want is the one we desire. The one ring to rule them all. I want to make sure I get enough. Oh, I hate this. Oh. That was close. No, if we got to hit that room and then we hit that, that would have been... Oh, boy. Yeah, now there's a demand of like speed in the worst way. Like I probably could die and survive, but then I lose like my perfection and stuff. Let's try to get as much money as we can here. I keep forgetting I got that brimstone. I didn't expect to be this out of control right now, though. Alright, we need to be careful here. No loss. I lost, but you know what I mean. The haunt. I watched a review of someone playing, reviewing Elden Ring, and they beat Elden Ring 4 times. I'm like, holy crap. But it looks like they spent a little bit more time than me, but then it's like a lot less time for each character. And I think they played mostly warlocks, which makes sense. They probably went straight to the story instead of exploring like I did. Sun card. I mean, makes sense. I mean, the amount of time I spent exploring was equivalent to like 4 of their characters. Mostly. Alright, so we're getting like a lot of money. A lot of reroll opportunities here. To potentially get that R key. I know it's talked about like, well, this run's going longer than it should. That's true. We could get an R key out of this room. Which I don't want to use the reroll in here, though. That's one item. But we'd be in the item room pool for the R key. If we did. Ooh. Wow. Like, don't get me wrong. Rock bottom's good. Or I think and that's, you know what? So we got a reroll opportunity, right? But I think the play here is Sacred Orb. Hear me out on this, because Sacred Orb will get rid of even more low quality items, right? So that'll eliminate even more garbage. And so it's going to give us items 2 or higher quality. And I think our key is over 2 item quality. So that's going to narrow down things even more. So we got the Birthright, which removes a lot of this bad stuff for the loss. And then we got this other thing that removes a bunch of bad stuff in general. So we've got a higher chance of maybe finding a second R key if this works. Plus we got 9 lives. Alright, it's spooky there. But we persevered. Okay. Okay. Now. Do not pick up any of them. Unless we absolutely certain it's got R key. You screwed this up. And it's curtains for me. Alright, so we're going to put the reroll up here. So none of those are R key. None of those are R key. None of those are our key. And keep in mind, we cannot pick up any of these. R key. No R key. No R key. No R key. Now we're getting breakfast. 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 The old breakfast. So maybe, well, I know you can get R key again. It's just extremely rare. We tried though. There are some good items, don't get me wrong, but like, I think we're gonna be fine without it. We breakfast ourselves though, somehow. I don't know how. And we went through all the items for the pool. Or couldn't they just give us other items? Oops. Whatever. That's fine. We done what we can. This was a fun run too. A slow run, but a fun one. If I held off just a little longer and got starter deck, then maybe, just maybe, I could have found a double active. If that was double active, then that would have been good timing. Okay, so we have another opportunity here. But I doubt it, because we've pretty much breakfast ourselves. But there's always that possibility, because there is still some items that we can roll through. If I could just find the stupid room.
Dice.
Nothing, okay. Maybe if I pick up a breakfast, maybe that fix it. For another reroll. I doubt it, but yeah. Or breakfast. One of those rare things that happens now in Repentance is breakfasting yourself. It's happened a lot when I played it pre-Repentance. Because I keep breaking the game. Well, to win, of course, and to have fun. That's not saying that you have to break the game to have fun, but like... Oh boy, I can't wait to see what this is. Breakfast! Yeah, I think I just went through like the whole... Damocles is officially useless. Who'd have think of that? Did somebody text me? Is that an email? I seriously need to change like my notification sounds. Like the same thing. It's like my text is the same sound. Notification is like my email. I had this phone for over a year. I doubt this works. Yeah. Okay. I'm not gonna explore this whole floor. I'm just trying to find the boss room. Oh, they changed death. Champion death. Look at the eyes. Made them meaner looking. Breakfast! There's a YouTube video that came out like, what was it, back in 08? It was Breakfast. It was like a short film some people made, and it was... I think with the creativity for that, that's pretty good back then. Like, I remembered watching this Constipation Like someone lip syncing the song "Constipation" made by Weird Al Yankovic, and the guy in the video was like basically lip syncing and it was just showing off like things tied to toilet and constipation and stuff. And I can't seem to find that video. Maybe I did some deep diving, I might be able to find it, but I think I got copyright claimed and the account got like banned or something. I'm thinking. If not, it's like hidden somewhere in treasure trove. Oh, there's the new guys. Let's see what happens here. Suppose he does less damage to him without killing him. Evidently that one, it did about the same amount of damage. Maybe because it's a champion, it's different. Because I was reading the patch notes, it's like it made it to where the bombs are not as powerful against hurting them. Might be just the regular ones. Alright, we're... Oh, this is dangerous. I should be using the brimstone here. That was funny. I died right when it happened. Feels like a Dark Souls thing, like Elden Ring thing. You kill the boss right when you die, and then you still get it for completion. I got it just right. Just right. I died just as I died. That was a fun run. It was a long one, but that was fun. Anyways, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.